Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and fellow advocates for mental health. Welcome to today's program centered around raising awareness of mental health and its profound consequences. As a psychologist, I stand before you to share 3 stories that exemplify the importance of understanding, addressing, and supporting mental well-being. The first story revolves around Sarah's struggle with work-life balance. Sarah, a hardworking executive in her early 30s, seemed to have it all: a successful career, a loving family, and a beautiful home. However, beneath her accomplished exterior, Sarah battled immense mental stress and depression. The primary reason for her distress was an unbalanced work-life routine. Symptoms of Sarah's mental health issues were apparent. She experienced chronic fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and a sense of hopelessness. Sarah's relationships suffered, as she struggled to maintain meaningful connections with her spouse and children. Her overall well-being deteriorated as she neglected self-care and personal interests. When Sarah sought help, she connected with Dr. Johnson, a compassionate psychologist. Dr. Johnson realized the significance of addressing work-life balance and guided Sarah through various therapeutic interventions. Together, they developed a personalized plan that involved setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and engaging in activities that brought joy and fulfillment. Over time, Sarah noticed positive changes in her mental health. She regained a sense of control over her life, reduced stress levels, and re-established healthier relationships. Sarah's story emphasized the importance of creating a balanced lifestyle and fostering self-care as crucial aspects of maintaining good mental health. The second story introduces us to Jason, a middle-aged man, experienced deep mental stress and depression following the sudden loss of his spouse. The grief overwhelmed him, causing a profound impact on his emotional and psychological well-being. The primary reason for his distress was the immense sense of loss and the absence of his partner's support. Symptoms of Jason's mental health struggles were evident. He experienced persistent sadness, withdrawal from social activities, and difficulty sleeping. Jason's ability to function daily was greatly affected, as he lost interest in his work and hobbies. The grief left him feeling isolated and incapable of moving forward. Dr. Rodriguez, a compassionate psychologist, recognized the significance of helping Jason navigate the grieving process. Through therapy, Dr. Rodriguez provided a safe space for Jason to express his emotions and validated his feelings of loss. Together, they explored coping strategies and identified support networks to aid Jason's healing journey. As Jason progressed in therapy, he began to find meaning and purpose in his life once again. While he would always carry the memory of his spouse, he learned to integrate the loss into his life and regain a sense of hope. Jason's story highlighted the importance of seeking professional help during times of grief and loss, emphasizing that healing is possible with proper support. Finally, we meet Emily, a young woman in her early 20s, battled severe anxiety and social isolation. The primary reason for her mental stress and depression was a combination of genetic predisposition and traumatic experiences during childhood. Symptoms of Emily's mental health challenges manifested as excessive worry, panic attacks, and avoidance of social situations. Her anxiety greatly impacted her daily life, making it difficult for her to pursue education, maintain friendships, or engage in activities she once enjoyed. Emily felt trapped in her own mind, isolated from the world. Dr. Peterson, a compassionate psychologist, understood the significance of addressing Emily's anxiety and helping her rebuild connections. Through cognitive behavioral therapy, Dr. Peterson guided Emily in challenging her anxious thoughts and gradually exposing herself to feared situations. They also explored the impact of her past trauma and worked on healing those wounds. Over time, Emily experienced a remarkable transformation. Her anxiety reduced, and she gained confidence in social settings. She began to rebuild relationships and pursued her academic goals with renewed determination. Emily's story shed light on the importance of professional support in managing anxiety disorders, emphasizing the possibilities of recovery and personal growth. These three stories, though unique, share a common thread: the vital importance of mental health. They shed light on the consequences of neglecting our mental well-being and the significant impact it can have on our lives. Sarah's struggle emphasizes the need for a balanced work-life routine, while Jason's journey emphasizes the importance of support during times of loss. Emily's story underscores the power of therapy and healing in overcoming anxiety and social isolation. As we conclude this program, let us remember that mental health is an essential aspect of our overall well-being. We must prioritize it just as we do our physical health. Seeking support when needed, creating a supportive environment, and nurturing a culture of understanding and empathy are key to addressing mental health challenges in our society. Together, we can break the stigma surrounding mental health, raise awareness, and create a world where individuals feel safe and supported in their mental well-being. Let us commit ourselves to promoting mental health, offering compassion to those who are struggling, and striving for a society where everyone can thrive. Thank you for your attention, and let us continue this important conversation about mental health.